Welcome to Live Well, Dream Big. I'm Suzanne Monroe, founder of the International Association of Wellness Professionals, where I've been teaching people how to live a life of wellness, tap into their passion, and go for their dreams for over 15 years. I believe living well and dreaming big starts with ourselves. This podcast will show you how to create a healthy, holistic life, empower your mindset, follow your dreams, and make a big impact. Let's dive in right now. Hi, everyone. This is Suzanne Monroe, and welcome to Live Well, Dream Big. I am so excited to be sharing this introduction with you, and I'm really glad you're here listening in. I want to share a little bit about my backstory and what brings me to having this podcast and sharing it with you. 15 years ago, I decided to change my life. I was burned out. I was not truly happy with the life that I was living, though it seemed pretty good from the outside. I had a good job, a nice house, a loving family. And so I constantly told myself that it was good enough. But on the inside, something was off, and I knew there was a better way to live. I knew there was more, but I kept pressing forward, not admitting to myself that there could be another way. And eventually I hit rock bottom. I was so burned out, I actually couldn't get out of bed one day. And that's when I knew something had to change. And that's when I went on a path to discover holistic health and wellness and healing and more about self-improvement and self-discovery. I learned a lot on this journey. There's been ups and downs for sure, which I hope to share with you throughout our upcoming episodes. But what I found out was that it was possible to have tons of energy every day and feel my very best. What I didn't realize when I went on a path to living well is that it would lead to a path of dreaming big. What I now know, after having taught thousands of people across the globe who are on a similar path, is that living well and dreaming big actually often go hand in hand. Because when you start taking care of yourself, living your best, healthiest, energized life, something happens. A spark within you ignites, and not only do you have more energy for your life, but you open up to really a whole new world of what's possible for you. And I've been supporting others who are on this same journey through the holistic community that I've created and led for the past decade plus, called the International Association of Wellness Professionals, or IAWP for short, where we train and certify holistic wellness coaches to share the message of wellness and follow their passion and purpose in life. And in our community, we spend a lot of time talking about wellness and mindset and self-improvement and making a big impact with the work that we do in the world. Recently, though, I had a big realization that it's time to start sharing these important conversations with more people, and that includes you, because there's never been a better time than now to go on a path of living well and dreaming big. The world has been through a lot, especially in the last year. And I believe healing starts within. And when we do that, a domino effect happens. We start to radiate out to others. We transform ourselves, and then we help others to transform. And then the path to dreaming big opens up. So I want to invite you to come along with us. And together we're going to explore all things living well, from holistic health and wellness to empowering your mindset and much more. We're also going to talk about dreaming big, like following your purpose and passion in life and creating a life that you love. During this podcast, I'm going to be having conversations with people who have gone on the path to living well and dreaming big. They'll share their stories and their struggles and their successes, so you can learn from them and be inspired and become empowered along the way. I also look forward to sharing with you conversations with experts and authors and people who have even opposing or conflicting perspectives on certain topics, especially when it comes to wellness, because there is so much conflicting information out there. Which brings me to another topic. Despite all the amazing information that's available today, I truly believe that there's no one right way to live well, and that it's personal, it's individual. And for too long, we've disempowered ourselves and turned to other people's voices while forgetting our own inner wisdom. And I want to help guide you back to your own wisdom. My goal with this podcast is to be your guide, not your guru. It's a philosophy that I've held for many years that I'll share more of with you in upcoming episodes. So we'll be diving to those conversations, and some of our episodes will also be workshop style, where I invite you to grab a journal and a pen and a cup of tea if you can, or if you're driving or walking, to just ponder some questions as you move down the road. Finally, some days I'll be sharing just what's on my mind, what's happening in our holistic community or in the world. And my goal is to be as transparent and real as possible with you, to share my own challenges, fears, and what I'm working on so that you can do the same on your journey. Now, most of our episodes will be filmed before a live audience. You might be wondering, well, who's in the live audience? It's people who are on the path to living well and dreaming big. They're holistic wellness coaches at the IAWP that are learning how to live well, how to support others how to live well, and following their dreams so that they can make a difference and live their purpose, which means at the end of our episodes, we'll have a special talkback section where our coaches are going to share their own thoughts and feedback and ask important questions where you can listen in. Plus, there will also be ways for you as a podcast listener to submit questions, so be on the lookout for that. For now, I want to share that I believe living well and dreaming big starts with ourselves. And that doesn't mean going it alone on your journey. It means coming together to have important conversations to help you keep moving one step further toward yourself and what's possible for you. So I invite you to come on this journey with me. Subscribe, invite your friends, and I look forward to all the conversations up ahead that we're going to have together. Thank you for joining me for today's episode of Live Well, Dream Big. I hope you enjoyed today's conversation, and I want to invite you to take your next step toward living well and dreaming big by downloading the Live Well, Dream Big lifestyle book. It's the ultimate guide to becoming your best self and living life on your own terms. You can grab your complimentary copy by going to the link in the show notes or heading directly to iawpwellnesscoach.com/guide. That's iawpwellnesscoach.com/guide.